Get ready for your daily dose of marketing strategies and tactics from entrepreneurs with the guile and experience to help you find success in any marketing capacity. You're listening to Marketing School with your instructors, Neil Patel and Eric Su.
Welcome to another episode of Marketing School. I'm Eric Su.
And I'm Neil Patel.
And today we're going to talk about how to structure your marketing team. So I apologize in advance. My voice is a little raspy because I lost it a couple of days ago. So next 10 episodes will probably be like this. So let's talk about it. How to structure your marketing team. There's a lot of different ways to do it, but I think I'm probably going to talk about it more in the context of startups nowadays. With startups nowadays, you hear about the growth team, right? Or the growth lead or VP of growth. And there's, the product manager, growth managers. There's a lot of these different titles, but they're all kind of the same thing. These are the people that are the growth lead. These are kind of the people that oversee growth for a specific team. And then under them, this is an example actually taken from Sean Ellis from Growth Hackers. And so you're going to have a growth lead that oversees kind of what's going on. And then, idea is also you have an engineer on the team as well. You have a product manager who's kind of the person that oversees the features of a product. And then you might even have a designer as well. So those are kind of the core people that you have around a specific growth team. What I see that happens with a lot of companies when they put together growth teams or marketing teams is that they forget to have designers or developers on the team. And the problem with that is, when you try to enlist the help of designers and developers for marketing things, they usually don't like to help with that stuff, especially designers. So when you tell them to do landing pages, you tell them to do banner ads, they don't really care for that. They want to work on something that's interesting. Same thing with developers too. They want to work on more interesting challenges to them instead of having some marketer that doesn't know how to code telling them what to do most of the time. So that's my feedback around it. I think always, if I'm going to give you one piece of advice here, make sure that you have an engineer and probably designer if you have the resources to put on that growth team, or at least put them on that team and then they can decommit later.
I like hiring just one amazing person who is a good executor. They know what they're doing. And from there, what they end up doing is they go work with contractors and find people who can get shit done with them, right? So whatever task that they have that they can't do, these contractors, these marketers help them out. Now, what you want to do is eventually as your team grows, at least this is what I do, is I then bring these contractors in-house and I make them full-time employees. So I always hire one amazing person. So right now with Crazy Egg, the first guy was Sean. Then from Sean, I may bring in a few other people to be underneath him. And then from there, continue to expand the team. But I don't like it growing more than 4 or 5 people max, because the moment you add too many people, you'll notice a huge slowdown and nothing ever gets done within marketing. You can also hire designers and developers like Eric says. What I usually do is I give my marketing team contractors that I use in Europe who are really cheap and quick on design stuff. And then from there, those designers have the corporate style guide so they know what to blend things in with. As for engineers, we hire usually one engineer just for marketing.
Cool. And yeah, I mean, in terms of finding some of these kind of European or even Asian designers in some cases, for me personally, the way I go to search for them, sometimes I'll scour the web on Behance or Dribbble, and you can find an aesthetic that you like, somebody that has, because their portfolios are on there already, right? What they do is already out there. What their aesthetic is their aesthetic. It's not really going to change that much for your business, so you just got to find what you like. And there's a lot of different resources out there too that can give you different inspiration, right? So there's if you go to producthunt.com, there's a lot of different landing page kind of libraries and compilations that you can pull ideas from, and then you can just mash up what you like and then spec out what you like and then move forward on that. So that's how I've always found good people, and then also asking around too, because Neil's shared some of his resources in the past as well.
Yeah, I don't pretty much have anything else on mine. Just keep your team small. You don't need like 60, 70 people teams. I've seen marketing companies or companies with 60, 70, 80, even 100 people marketing teams. It's just not effective. The cost is too high. It's bloated and they move slow.
Yeah, I think the other thing I'm going to add to Neil's point about hiring one really good person, that's one thing that a lot of companies struggle with, hiring that one marketer that can execute and at the same time is on the trajectory to learning how to manage people and getting kind of a lot better. So you want to find people at that trajectory. Ideally, you find a marketer that's on their way up, probably 24 to 27, 28 years old or so. They're on their way up, and they're on their way to doing good things in their career. That's when you want to pick them up. And you might only have them for a year or two, but in that year or two, it's going to make a massive difference for your business. Most of the best marketers out there, they're probably already working somewhere really good, or they're starting their own thing. So, you just have to be out there constantly recruiting all the time to build a great team. So that's all I have from my end. But before we go, we actually have another promotion for you this time. This one comes from Yesware. So Yesware is an awesome sales tool out there, and it's going to allow you to track, the messages that you're sending out there. It's going to allow you to send follow-ups. It's a great sales and marketing tool that's used by lots and lots of people out there. And to get access to it, all you need to do is leave a rating, review, and then subscribe to this podcast. And then text Marketing School, that's one word, Marketing School, to 33444. Neil, anything else to add?
Yeah, the cool part about Yesware as marketers are when you email anyone out like a marketing pitch, you can end up seeing if they actually open up your material, view it, whatever it may be. So the big thing with Yesware is if someone's not opening up your emails, you know to resend them.
So that's all we have for you. Make sure you rate, review, subscribe, and then text Marketing School to 33444, and we will see you in tomorrow's episode.
This session of Marketing School has come to a close. Be sure to subscribe for more daily marketing strategies and tactics to help you find the success you've always dreamed of. And don't forget to rate and review so we can continue to bring you the best daily content possible. We'll see you in class tomorrow, right here on Marketing School.